Arkadaşlar, Muhittin Gamer kanalına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bugün yepyeni bir Game of Thrones bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Kanala abone değilseniz abone olup bildirim zilini açmayı ve i bağlantısından da buradaki bir taraftaki i bağlantısından bölümleri izlemeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. Birinci sezondan değil de aynen birinci sezon olarak tüm bölümleri birinci sezondan ilk bölümden itibaren izleyebilirseniz, eğer izlemediyseniz 6 bölümden 6 episoddan hani bölümden oluştuğunu söylemiştim. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Epeydir çekemedik aslında Game of Thrones bölümlerini. Bayağı bir aksatmıştım arkadaşlar. Onun için de kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Tekrardan beğenmeyi, beğenmemeyi ve aşağıdaki linklerden takip etmeyi unutmayın. Evet, çok güzel bir bölümle karşınızdayım arkadaşlar. Yorum yapmayı da unutmayın ve atlayıp zıplamadan izlemenizi tavsiye ederim arkadaşlar. Evet, hadi bakalım başlıyoruz. İyi seyirler.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage that...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Let me handle this, Mother.
You're right. I'm sorry.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick? You look...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
It seems I have a lot to discuss.
Yes, I suppose we do. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast.
Arkadaşlar kusura bakmayın, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hadi bakalım.
But the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but... I want to know what you're going through.
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family, my father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Elena, we need your army. Without you, our family may not survive.
I'm sorry, but I have to think of my family too, Roderick. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but he...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral, but I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was so self-righteous it made me sick. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. You'll get to see Ryan again.
Hadi.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
We will not stand for this.
What are you gonna do? Bludgeon me with a walking stick? Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's always been a brute. I'm just glad you didn't submit to him.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Arkadaşlar kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Kusura bakmayın. Orada bir seçim yapmam gerekti. Yüzüğünü öpmedim. Adamın yüzüğünü öpmedim. Niye diye sorarsanız kendime o adama Roderick gibi bir efsaneye yakıştıramadım. Onun için gelsin o benim yüzüğümü öpsün kardeşim. Bu kadar basit. Devam ediyoruz.
My lord, are you well? I'm going to kill that man.
İşte bu. Arkadaşlar save'lemesi biraz uzun sürüyor, kusura bakmayın tekrardan. Save aldığı için böyle oluyor. Normaldir yani, anlayacağınız. Hadi bakalım. Yalnız soğuk iliklerimize kadar işliyor ya.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
It was Finn's fault. I think he might be dangerous.
We need dangerous men for what's coming.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. One minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Those cowards couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did, it's not right.
I wish I could have killed them myself.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here, with the Night's Watch. There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust. Whoa. I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe.
Arkadaşlar kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz tekrardan. Hadi bakalım.
But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
If you ask me to, I will.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Dondum ya. Arkadaşlar oyundaki gelen o esinti falan sanki var ya oyunun içindeymiş gibi hani böyle bana da işledi ya. Neyse. Arkadaşlar bence bir bölümün daha sonuna gelelim. Bu bölümde kalacağız. Bu bölümde kalacağız. Sahnede kalacağız hatta. Bakalım. Evet. Bölümde kalacağız arkadaşlar. Bu arkadaşın yürümesiyle böyle kalacağız. Tamam. Bir bölümün daha bence sonuna gelelim arkadaşlar. 20 dakika falan olmuştur herhalde. 20 dakika geçmiş olabilir. Hiçbir bilgim yok. Tekrardan beğenmeyi, beğenmemeyi, Game of Thrones bölümlerini seviyorsanız ve bu tarz bölümler gelsin istiyorsanız beğenmeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. İyi Bağlantısından 1. sezon tüm bölümlerini izleyebilirsiniz. Şu anda episode 2'deyiz yani bölüm 2'deyiz, haberiniz olsun. Bölümlere kaldığımız yerden inşallah devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. Elimden geldiğince bölümleri atmaya özen göstereceğim. Hani editlemeleri falan var. Onun için de bazen editlemeleri uzun sürebildiği için bazen bölümleri bekletebiliyorum arkadaşlar. Bölümleri beklettiğim için de hani gün geçtikçe hani eski diyenler varsa eğer, ha bu video eski falan diyenler varsa eğer, eski değil, sadece ben bekletiyorum arkadaşlar. Eski olan tabi bölümlerde var ama onun için benim editlemeyle ilgili bayağı bir işim çıkıyor arkadaşlar. Onun için yani fazla bir şey katmıyorum editlemeyle ilgili. Sadece gereksiz olan kısımlar, gereksiz olan bölümler kesiliyor. O kadar arkadaşlar. Hani kendim de uğraştığım için ve sürekli olarak yoğun olduğum için, dolu olduğum için de ancak sizlere yetiştirmeye çalışıyorum. Tekrardan Game of Thrones bölümlerinin hastasıysanız, The Walking Dead'ler de dahil, onları da beğenmeyi unutmayın. Game of Thrones bölümlerinin hastasıysanız beğenmeyi unutmayın. Bu tarz bölümler için beğenmeyi unutmayın. Kanala abone olup bildirim zilini açmayı, iyi bağlantısından bölümleri izlemeyi, açıklamadaki linklerden takip etmeyi istiyorsanız takip etmeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. Takip etmek istiyorsanız eğer. Başka ekleyecek bir şeyim var mı? Başka ekleyecek bir şeyim var. Evet. Atlayıp zıplamadan izlemeyi de unutmayın. Evet. Ve yorum yapmayı da unutmayın arkadaşlar. Yorumlarınız önemli olmasa zaten demeyiz burada. Kardeşim gel burada yorum yap falan demeyiz yani. Yorum yap demeyiz. Onun için yorum yapmayı da unutmayın. Yorumlarınız benim için ya da bizim için değerli diyelim. Tekrardan yeni bir bölümde daha görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.